If you feel like you're doing everything right with money, working hard, paying your bills, trying to save, being responsible, but somehow it still feels wrong, this video is for you. Because that feeling isn't random, and it's not personal failure. It's structural. The confusion most people feel. Most people grow up with a clear set of rules about money. Work hard, spend responsibly, save what you can, avoid debt. And if you follow those rules long enough, life should get easier. But for many people, the opposite happens. They do everything right and still feel behind. That creates confusion. And confusion turns into self-blame. Why it feels wrong even when you do it right. Here's the first problem. Your income is slow. For most people, money comes in once a month. But expenses are fast. Rent, food, utilities, subscriptions, insurance, emergencies. Money leaves your account every single day. So even when you're careful, the balance slowly goes down. That alone already creates pressure. Prices move faster than salaries. Now add inflation. Prices rise quietly every year, not dramatically, just consistently. Food costs a little more. Services cost a little more. Housing costs a lot more. But salaries don't move at the same speed. Even when you get a raise, it usually arrives after purchasing power is already lost. So progress never feels like progress. It feels like catching up. Debt changes the experience completely. Modern life is built on debt. Housing, transportation, education, credit cards. A big part of your future income is already committed before you receive it. That means working harder doesn't create relief. It just helps you keep up with obligations. This is why people earn more, but don't feel better. Discipline can't fix a structural problem. When money feels wrong, most advice points to discipline. Budget harder, cut more, track everything. Discipline helps in the short term. But discipline can't fix a system that drains money faster than it replaces it. You can be disciplined and still feel stuck. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you're trying to solve a structural problem with personal effort alone. The system rewards movement, not stability. Here's something rarely said out loud. The system isn't designed for comfort. It's designed for movement, spending, consumption, debt. Money is encouraged to move quickly. Stability is optional. Saving is optional. So people who try to slow down, be careful, and play defensively often feel punished. That's why it feels wrong. Why self-blame is the biggest trap. When people don't understand this, they turn inward. They think, I'm bad with money. I should be better at this. Everyone else figured it out. But most people haven't figured it out. They're just surviving the same system. The difference is understanding. Once you understand the structure, you stop blaming yourself. And you start asking better questions. What this channel is actually about. This channel isn't about quick tips. It's not about getting rich fast. It's about understanding why money feels the way it does. Why doing everything right still feels wrong. Why effort alone isn't enough anymore, and why feeling behind doesn't mean you failed. Final thought. If money has always felt harder than it should, if you've been responsible and still frustrated, you're not broken. You're just living inside a system that works very differently from what you were taught. And once you see that clearly, everything starts to make more sense. If you feel stuck or behind with money, this channel is for you.